Hey everyone, we're back with Is Love Blind? Covering Is Love is Blind, or season 10. I think we're on season 6, technically. I think technically we're 4 behind the current season. So I'm Neil, here with my co-host Shelly.
Hey everyone.
With upgraded lots of things. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm in the new studio. I've got an actual office cleaned out. I've got new equipment. I'm doing the things. So here we are, ready to just
rip into these people.
Wow. We've got bad actors this episode. These are the bad boys.
And then
look out.
So badly.
Look out. Bad boy alert. Get out of here. It's bad boys all over.
Not the good kind of bad boys, but the bad.
No. Well, I would argue there aren't any good kinds of bad boys because almost all bad boys are by definition dirtbags.
Yeah. I think it was like a thing that
not that dirtbags can't have honor. I'm not saying that, but dirtbags be dirtbags sometimes. You don't know.
Oh, they were. But I think it was like a trope in like the 90s, early 2000s. Like if you think back to like 90210 and like Dylan McKay and that kind of era, like that's what a bad boy was.
Oh yeah.
He was definitely emotionally unavailable, definitely had a lot of issues, but I feel like now they've just gotten bad, like even worse.
Yeah, somehow. It's gone from like wounded bad boy to just like to misogynist bad boy.
Yeah, exactly. It's gone from like, okay, I can kind of see he's got some redeeming qualities. Now it's like, ugh, like.
Yeah, there's a difference between bad boy and grotesque boy. I think we could just not have grotesque boy, but it looks like a lot of guys are getting the wrong message.
They really are. I'm
looking at you, Chris. Eyes on you, Chris.
I
don't know, man. Okay, so like I think again, I apologize for the last episode because I was I was hauling off so much swearing this last episode because I just couldn't. The pods are not for me. I can't, it doesn't help. It's no fun for me. The pods are no fun because I get no read on, like, right, my superpower isn't to like, first of all, if you say your superpower is just to instantly read if someone's lying, you're a delusional narcissist. If someone says spend enough time with someone, you can pick up patterns. Now, yes, obviously things are skewed by what the show shows you.
Right.
But the person still did the things they did. It's not like they're AI generating, like, a thing Chris said. Chris still said, I date girls that do Pilates.
Yeah. Where do we want to start with this one?
Go nuclear, bud. You know what? Just salt the earth later too. He's the fucking this guy's a nightmare.
A lot of things coming up here. So first of all, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna curse now. What was going through his mind when he thought he should just be honest with Jessica? Like, that's not honesty. That's cruelty. It's just, there's a big difference between being honest and being extremely cruel.
I think I brought this up in a previous season in a different way, and I think it just goes to the same way as is Hannah, right? That she's like, I'm just honest, and I'm like, no. You're not on. If you're not as brutally kind as you are brutally critical, you're just an asshole. I'm brutally kind. Sometimes I will say things to people and they're like, I don't know what to say to that, because like some people just don't make those comments. But like that I get. But this guy, it wasn't about honesty. Here's the thing: scare little boy wanted her to break up with him, so he was like, I think you're basically skinny fat, and I usually date 25-year-olds that do Pilates, so like, but I'm just being honest. I'm in it. What do you think about that, Jess? God, please break up with me. That's what he just wanted to not seem like That's what he wanted. He was sabotaging. That second he said it, I could see it on his face. He thinks, I think if I say this, she'll break up with me. But I think he didn't think it was going to have the disgusting impact it did.
So I actually, I have a different take on it. So I think he saw Jess. He saw that she's successful, she's beautiful, she has a lot going for her, she's emotionally intelligent, and he's insecure. And so I think he was like, how can I knock her down a little bit? And how can I get her to feel like she needs me? Because this girl doesn't need him. And so I think he was trying to get in there and like erode her self-esteem a little bit. And instead of her, I think the reaction he expected or wanted was for her to be like, oh my gosh, you know what? I will go to Pilates with you. I will work out every day with you. But instead, she chose self-respect and chose herself and was like, you're not for me if that's the case. But I think he was expecting her to just like bend over. I think it was like, I feel like we've all dated a fucking Chris at some point or the other. Like, as a woman, I've definitely dated a Chris. And
sorry. To my peeps out there that have dated Chris's, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I want to say every girl dated a Chris.
I wasn't a Chris in that way. I had other not.
I'm not saying every guy is a Chris. I'm saying I think most girls.
No. I think most girls have probably dated a Chris.
I'm not saying every guy is a Chris. Definitely not, obviously. But I think at some point we probably come across a Chris in some capacity who's just like, I don't think I'm good enough for you, so I'm going to make you feel like you're not good enough for me, and that way I can hold on to you.
Of course. Oh yeah. That's that. I will say that is strategy 101 for like those types of guys.
It's very like Barney from How I Met Your Mother is what it's giving me. Like, yeah.
See, I agree that it's probably from a place. I was going for the shallow. So here's what his strategy was. I'm not saying why he did those things or thought those things about her, because I do agree. I think that's probably true. I think what you said is true. I was actually only describing here's what went through Chris's brain. She old. That's what he thought. Now, granted, here's the thing. I'm old. I am older than Jess.
Dirt?
So
it's like you're not that old.
Say lurch.
What's that dirt?
Dirt. Jesus Christ. Yes. No. You could have at least said a person. God, Shelly. Dirt.
I'm looking for the word dirt.
Dirt's millions of years old, Shelly. No, I'm older than Jess by a good bit. So, like, I obviously think it's disgusting for him to even First of all, she is like a wooga, like drop dead gorgeous, super cute, also super together. I get it. I think most guys are probably going to treat her like shit because they're insecure. And I think what he thought, though, was I think what he originally thought wasn't, I'm going to knock her down a peg. I thought he was like, she's not going to deal with my bullshit, and I want to bail but not look like the bad guy. So how can I kind of make it look like how can I just be bad enough for you to break up with me, but not to look disgusting enough for Bree not to bud me? I'll say fuck.
He did not nail that even a little bit.
Dude, don't even get me started on, that's why I said salting the earth. That fucking party was that's like watching, I swear to God, it's like when the description of a train wreck that you can't turn away from. That's what that whole scene. I was like, I wish there was just dramatic music, like, dun, 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 and it's just like, dun, 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 dun. Like, how do you do this to yourself?
I was like, he's just, I don't know if he's got someone in his ear.
Meltdown, man. Oh,
like,
he was drunk as fuck, man.
Like her producers in his ear and just egging him on. Like,
oh, he was also drunk. He was drunk as fuck.
He just did a complete 180. I don't know who. I mean, his points are valid. He's not attracted to Jess for whatever reason.
You cannot be attracted.
You're not going to be attracted to everyone in the world. Fine.
That's fine.
You don't want to be with someone you're not attracted to. Also fine. But the way he went about like putting her down and just make, because those comments, those kind of comments stay with you. It's not like he could have done this. He could have worded everything, but that's not who he is. He's not like a genuine, kind guy who's like, okay, let me make sure I'm emotionally taking care of her through this process.
Yeah.
He's someone who's an asshole. He's like, well, here's how I feel, all in the name of honesty. I'm just gonna lay all this out there and like fuck you and how you feel.
Yeah.
That's who Chris is. Because it's, I mean, his points are totally valid. If you don't want to be with somebody, you don't want to be with somebody, totally fine. You don't have to. But the way he went about it is just so gross and just so it's not about the plotties. It's not. Like that's just it's too stupid to be about plotties. It's the fact that she's got everything going for her, I think, and he's like, I can't.
I mean, that could be it. Yeah, I do think he feels very insecure.
Yeah, for sure.
It can't. I mean, he can think it's about the body, quote unquote. But again,
I'm sorry, but if you're coming at this about the body, like, I mean, I don't know what his body looks like. Maybe he saw it on the beach. I don't remember, but like,
look, honestly, I was very checked out for like most of the episodes. So I don't remember what Jess looked like in the bikini, but like,
but we know what she looked like in clothes. Like she's like, even if she was heavier, who the fuck gives a shit? Like you don't say that.
So no, here's the thing. Like, he's saying that's why it's more offensive. I think that's why people on the internet are mad. What I've heard people on, what I've seen on my algorithm says, my clickbait is saying, how dare he say basically that she's skinny fat, like people who are skinny but not quote in shape. And so, and she's like, motherfucker, I like stop people from dying all day at the hospital. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to run a marathon, bro. Like, get out of here. You like if that's what you want to do, great, but don't judge me. And if you want that, why did you do this to start? That she was never going to do that.
Like, and she told him in the pods, like, that's not her. So he went into this knowing that. And like, I feel like for someone like Chris, like if that's super important to you, this show is not for you. This is not the time to like, I feel like a lot of people go on this show to experiment. Like looks is so important. They're like, can I get past looks? And like every time it fails. Like the people that are so focused on looks do not do well on this show.
No.
Like it's not for them. It's for the people that are more open-minded and more like, okay, I can get past stuff. It is not for somebody who's always focused on looks and all of a sudden goes on the show. It's just, it's not. And it just,
But also don't have too many self-esteem issues because that's also other problem. Because boy, we'll get that to another episode. But anyway, tune in to a different episode to find out what couple I think one of them has serious self-esteem issues, and I really feel bad. Anyway, Chris is he obviously has self-esteem issues, but in a narcissistic, gross way. So I can't handle it, man. It's disgusting. Also, I don't know. Does it come across that Jess is hot as hell? Like, I just want people to know she's hot as hell.
Like, I think everyone knows that. Like, we can see her. Like, I don't think there's anyone sitting here like
I have eyes, got like people I can see, and I don't know. She seems fun and cool. I don't know.
She's like probably one of the most normal, quote unquote, people we've seen on this show.
Like, I feel bad. I don't know why she hasn't found a date, but also, I think being the doctor probably, like, I don't know, maybe where she is, it's not cool. There's a lot of, I think I just live in a different world.
Yeah.
I live in a bubble where people aren't everyone's not like, I want a wife that stays home and has children. Then again, when I first moved where I currently am, like my late wife said all the time, people seem very surprised when she said, I can't, like if she would call to schedule something to get done with the house, they were surprised that she couldn't just meet at any time. This is pre-COVID, so no one was remote, but like they'd be like, oh, you work? Like, oh, a wife that works? And I was like, where do I live? What's happening right now? And so that was a real deal. Like I never experienced it because I don't get judged that way. But she got that all the time. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. But like I think a lot of these guys are intimidated. Which
well, and also I think Chris is just a controlling narcissistic freak. Like he just is. And he's very insecure. And like
who else? Why did no one else choose Jess. Let's judge all the men in the pods that didn't choose Jess. Is she like basically? Here's my question: watch New Girl, and if you don't love Jessica Day, then I guess you hate adorableness and whimsy. So
Well,
at some
given
point, like she's basically just dating Jessica Day, except like a doctor, so she has like
right.
lots of money.
The only thing I can think of, maybe, well, some of it might have been like she was, was looking for a certain type of person. She
Sure.
is, from what I gather, more liberal. So like some of these people on the show are
Yeah.
not, and if that's a deal breaker, it's a deal breaker. Also, she doesn't want kids, and for a lot of guys this season, it seemed like they are very much on the kid track. So that might have been like just a couple of things that were like, okay, we're just not compatible in that sense. Like that's the only thing I can think of why you would like not say yes to Jess, is if you're super conservative or if you just really want kids.
Is Love Blind Podcast, Jess, DM me.
GetMeALaDate.com.
I can't compete with Jess. Like Jess, she's out of my league. Get out of here. She can't handle that. She's just gonna be
but yeah, I 1,000% think that if Jess had like stuck around and stayed and played like the role that Chris wanted her to play, like he would have ruined her life. Like I truly believe that an insecure man is going to ruin your life every single time. Yeah.
Oh, it's never good. And she is like my hero. I love that she's like, I just got to go. Like I love Jess to death. I feel so bad. This is what this show does sometimes, though, because I feel like she actually kind of might have had good intentions, and that's really sad. Or she's a really good actress. If she's a good actor, she fucking could act her ass off.
Yeah.
Great. Like Oscar kudos, but she seemed legitimately very sad, and I feel bad for her. I legitimately think she's a great person.
Yeah.
If I lived in wherever she lives, Columbus or Cincinnati or I don't know anywhere. They just keep referencing places that I grew up kind of near Ohio, and I swear to God, I don't recognize any of these places. I don't know what they're talking about any of the time. But no, call me Jess. I can cuddle great. We don't even have to like. You can tell me your doctor stories. I know about healthcare stuff. Come on.
But yeah, I think he just like wanted to feel superior. I think he's, just externalizing his own like insecurity. And I think, he was just trying to make her question her value. Like that was all.
Yeah.
And he wanted to create like a competition with her instead of like this partnership. Like, it's a weird thing to ask that somebody does fucking Pilates every day. Like that's a lot.
I mean, well, here's the thing. I think that's just what some 32-year-old guys think.
I think that's the thing.
I think so. I think some 32-year-old guys are like, I crush it all day, whatever, and then they do whatever, and then
Chris is not going to be crushing a whole lot after this, I don't think.
Grind, whatever, and then they're like Sigma guys, whatever. I don't know, but anyway. He's not getting anywhere. This guy looks like trash because he's a trash monster. Dump him.
This
one's a loser. Dump him.
I think he should go into witness protection. Like he is getting a lot of hate online.
Yeah, he should He should go real dark for a while.
It's a little deserved. I don't know if he's going to show up at the reunion.
Go by that now.
Go by what?
I said whatever is Chris. What's your middle name? Go by that now, bud. You're that now. It's on your ID. It's legal. Just use it.
Gonna show up to the reunion at this point. Like he's getting.
Don't. He looks like a monster because he is a monster in this case. Yeah. Like this is why, which I have I got a whole story about. I got to work in this man versus bear angle about the Muppets. That I'll work it into this podcast sometime here. Watch me weave this in dramatically over the next episode or two. We'll figure it out. Anyway. No, there was it's a man versus bear reference.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But yeah, I feel like Chris is the reason who's likely to be out on that trail in the middle of a time that no one else is around because they're not around, and then murders a woman because he doesn't like them. Chris is the man you might meet in the woods that women are scared of.
I don't know. He's like what, 5'5"? Oh.
Shelly, that's sexist.
That's
Can a
sexist.
woman be sexist against women? Maybe. I don't know.
Why?
No,
So
a
I'm saying that he's
5'5"
5'9"?
guy could still not do nice things to many women.
Oh, I know that for sure. But I'm just saying, I think somebody could take him. Like,
God, I hope so. But
like if she does
still.
CrossFit every day, like he's hoping, I think she could take him.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I'm
Yeah,
saying
how is
that's
that
why.
sexist?
No, I'm saying no, not her. I'm saying that's why women like who's. I was making an analogy of like, yeah, the man versus bear analogy. A guy like Chris is the man in the man versus bear. Who's likely to be out in the middle of a trail in the wilderness running and then be like, that lady turned me down. I'm angry. I'm going to strangle her. And then he just throws her off a cliff. That's what happens. Because that's what serial killers. Guess who are all serial killers? Men, mostly.
Well, I don't know if Chris is going to turn into a serial killer. I don't know that. But I do know he needs to. I mean, he clearly needs validation, which is why he's going to Bree after this, and trying to lay his heart out because he's like, well, I didn't get with Jess, so I'm going to go to my number 2 choice, and like is trying to reconfigure that, even though he's friends with Connor, and Connor's trying to comfort him through this breakup.
Yeah,
it's weird, and I'm really curious to see. I'm sure Bree will probably tell Connor what happened in the next episode, but I'm really curious for Connor to watch this back.
I'm pretty sure Connor knows at least because he said he's not at the party. Connor said he wasn't talking to Chris and he was going to let Bree talk to him, but I think he specifically said he wasn't. I think he knew. He said Bree showed him the Instagram DM.
Yeah.
And he knew that Chris was interested in Bree after he had talked to him.
But there's a difference between the DM and to what Chris was actually saying to her and putting Connor down and saying it's never going to work between them. Like, I don't know that Connor knows that quite yet.
Man. I think you're really giving Chris a lot of credit.
For what? I don't like Chris. What am I giving him credit for?
I know, but I feel like you have too much empathy for him, and I'm like the
no, I have zero empathy. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, but no, like you literally, like no. I think you're giving him too much credit when you're like, I didn't understand that he was like undermining Connor. He said he was friends with, and I was like,
no, I'm saying he is undermining Connor. I'm not saying I don't understand. I'm saying he is undermining Connor. I'm saying Connor isn't picking up on it quite yet. I don't think to the degree of what Chris is doing.
Maybe not the degree. He knows. Connor definitely knows and is shutting it down because I think he knows Bree isn't going to choose.
I'm just saying he doesn't know that Chris is going to Bree now at this party, telling her that Connor is not good for her. That's all I'm saying. I am not on Chris's side for the love of God.
I was
that out. I do not have
I didn't say you were on his side.
You said I had empathy for him. I do not. I want to make that very clear.
Oh, you don't have I thought maybe it was just I think he's more of a monster than you think he is.
I wouldn't call him a serial killer quite yet. That's all.
Oh, I don't think he's a serial killer.
Are we having the same conversation?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say I think he's a serial killer. I think that was a hilarious jump of man versus bear is a man is going to murder you in the woods versus a bear, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying fragile men like Chris are dangerous to women.
That's what I have just been saying this whole podcast.
But you also are saying you don't understand why he's undermining Connor because he says he's friend.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that. No, that is not what I meant at all. I am positive. Yes.
I think you might not have meant it, but I think you might have phrased it that way.
Absolutely not. I've been saying this whole podcast that Chris is insecure and an insecure man will ruin your life.
Yeah.
But where do you think I have empathy for Chris? I'd really like to know.
Oh, I'm not saying you have empathy as in you feel bad for him. I'm saying you're treating him like a human.
No. I don't know what wires got crossed, but no, absolutely not.
Oh, no. I just meant
no.
Oh, I meant I know exactly what he's doing. He got on the show he matched with Jess and was like, turns out I'm not into her. Then he's like, I'm gonna try to break up with her, but sort of make her do it and just be kind of a douche. And then hope Bree goes for me because I'm a narcissist. And so he's a narcissist and kind of a sociopath and is like, now I'm going to manipulate Bree into sleeping with me because I got Jess and it turns out I don't like her that much. So like next. And I think he's just a sociopath and a narcissist. And so I think that's all it is. It's just that's narcissistic behavior 101.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I think I just maybe misinterpreted. You said something that I was very confused because I was like, wait, how do you not understand what he's doing? He's a narcissist and a
I
lunatic.
just like talked about like how I think he's manipulating Jess.
Oh, but like you also see you are like, oh, but he's insecure. And I'm also like, yeah.
I don't have empathy for him being insecure. Narcissistic
Okay.
people are insecure by definition.
Okay, well, there we go. That's fine.
I'm not like excusing it. I'm just saying.
I read it as you were saying he wasn't as much of a monster as you said.
No, I'm saying he's insecure. He's going to ruin her life
well,
if she lets him. He's going to ruin any girl's life if they let him.
Oh yeah, he's terrible.
And yeah, no.
Yes, but I'm saying in the man versus bear scenario, every man you meet in the woods isn't a serial killer, but the chances of a man murdering you in the woods is greater than a bear. And the reason is men are serial killers and not women. That's why it's not person or bear, Shelly. It's because men murder people randomly. Right. He's a man, so he's more likely to be a murderer. I'm not saying he is one.
I know. Thank you.
Almost all serial killers are men. Not almost all men are serial killers. See, it's a logical fallacy. I'm not suggesting. I'm just saying Chris kind of seems like the fragile guy you don't want to meet. You'd rather choose the bear. Also, apparently, anyway, there's a whole Muppets thing where there's a Muppet TV show, but they were apparently still seen as anthropomorphized animals, which meant at some point Fozzie Bear was dating women, but women saw him as an actual bear, which I think is hilarious because this predates the man versus bear thing. And I'm like, in this show, human women chose to date a literal bear, Fozzie. Now, granted, he's a Muppet, but in the real world, other people are scared of him and see him as a bear, but like a bear, not as a Muppet. So before Man versus Bear, Muppets were woke. Calling it here. You can't say the Muppets got woke ever. They had an episode where a woman chose a bear over a man to date. A literal bear. Fozzie Bear. It's one of the central key jokes of the episode. So he talks about how hard it is to date human women. It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Nobody, oh my God. Some autistic lunatic for very niche comedy is going to really get that joke, Shelly. You'll see. I believe you. I'm going to get 16 views on that.
I hope you do. If you get more.
Anyway, no, Chris is terrible. No one's gonna be with him. He's done. He's out. So like,
yeah. I feel like him and Alex were in the secret competition to see who could be America's most hated man. I think Chris is winning. Alex is giving him a run for his money. I have thoughts on Devontae kind of trying to compete too. He's placing a distant third. But yeah. Alex and Ashely. Where do we start with that one? Do we want to move on to Alex and Ashely, or do we have more thoughts on
No, I think I'm good. No, Alex and Ashely are good, but boy, it's so bad. I mean, on paper, so it's fine, right? It's fine.
What's fine about this?
Well, I mean, on like he's gotta. Well, wait a minute. Actually, does he have a job? I don't know what he does because I've never heard him describe himself as anything but a nomad. So as far as I'm concerned, he's like I don't know what I want to say the wrong word, but like a traveler. I'm like, is he like a Romani traveling his way around the world? I don't know. Whatever the least, I don't know what the not politically incorrect to describe that population, but like, he just seems, he's like, I could do this, I could do that. Why aren't you letting me choose things? Because just he has all these jobs, I guess, that he could do, none of which he seems to want to do. Question mark. What does Alex want, Shelly? What's Alex want?
Alex wants to go be free. Alex does not want to be tied down to a city, to a place, to anything. He wants to go be a nomad like his mom. He wants to go float around the world. Totally fine. Ashely is not the girl to do it with. Like, he picked the complete opposite of what he says he's looking for. Like, Ashely wants stability. Ashely wants a home. Ashely wants like a family at some point, not quite yet. But Ashely wants like something like secure. Alex is like, we'll just figure it out as we go. Totally fine. Either way, but like,
it's okay to want that if you're not like belligerent, you're like being belligerent to your partner about like, did you jump away?
I think Alex has, so I think, I don't know now, Ashely, I feel like Alex has some kind of anxiety going on. And he's like badgering her to like, let's figure out our life together. I want to be this free nomad and show you that I don't have anxiety, but I kind of do, because I need to know exactly what's going to happen, where we're going to live, what we're going to do, and know that we're going down that path. So it's like a very kind of like disguised anxiety, but it's like, if he stays in one place too long, if he feels like he's going to get trapped, if he feels like Ashely might get pregnant, like that's causing him to spin. So it's like, I'm a very laid back guy, but also I've got a lot of anxiety underneath the surface if things don't go my way.
Yeah.
So
he's
it's
also
like
insecure as fuck.
Yes.
And I think,
but in a different way than Chris, I would say. Like,
so
Chris is a narcissistic fuck. Alex, I would say, he might have some narcissism in him.
Oh, I don't think he's a narcissist, actually. Yeah, I don't think
he's
I think he's
wounded. Which narcissists can be wounded. They are wounded.
I think he has a serious I would say abandonment type. His mom, the call with his mom. I'm not saying it's bad to have. First of all, I think it's great to have empathy for people. Shelly, I'm being such a dick.
You are. You really are.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I'm sorry. I should have more empathy for you. I should not be this.
You have none for me. I feel like.
I should not be rude. I thought I was an honest misconception on my point. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I didn't even make you feel like I'm sorry. I didn't. You're my friend. I'm sorry. It is a sweet moment, guys. I'm serious. No.
Yeah. Continue.
I'm serious. The phone call with his mom, I was just like, oh man, because he's like, oh, you took a new job in like a different state.
Yeah.
And then he like says to Ashely, kind of like, yeah, like I don't know, I had no idea. And here's the thing, you can see that if that was like, I don't know, I feel like his dad's not in the picture. Didn't he say
his dad's not in the picture? No,
in the picture, right? I feel like his mom is very hard to pin down. She seems to move around a lot, which is unstable, and I'm not sure how stable he felt. And I feel like he is terrified of stability because of that, right? He thinks anyone is going to abandon him the same way. Someone could just up and leave. And so he is trying to, I think he's leaning into that trope of like, my broken role model did this, so I'm going to do the same broken pattern of like, I'm going to be avoidant by never putting roots down, because that's the way to not, right? So I feel like that's what he was trying to do, right? Is like, now he's but he's also very insecure. Like when her dad is grilling him, he is so, I'm jumping all over the place, but like he is so like, this is like turn the interrogation light NCIS whatever style. This is like sweating under the, like he was, you could see how nervous he was to answer these questions, because I think he thinks he's not good enough. I think he could be a good guy, could be a good person, but right now I think he's afraid of commitment. He's afraid of being hurt, and I think that makes him be very, very avoidant. He's uber avoidant. He's like the most avoidant.
He did say at one point while her dad was grilling him that he had been physically abused by, I think, his stepfather. So I think that definitely obviously plays a role in his relationship dynamics. I don't know if that's something, you know, he has healed from necessarily. So yeah, I think that might explain some of his, you know, behavior a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
And I think it would maybe be better for him to not be going on reality dating shows and to be seeing a therapist. And that's my opinion.
I think that's true for anybody on this show. Well,
I'm going to go ahead and say, now granted, we had a friend of yours, actually. It was a friend of mine who I became friends with, but a friend of yours considered going on the show, applying to the show.
Oh.
But it was a joke. But anyway, anyone applying to the show, see a therapist.
There's like a meme out there now that's like, I just want to raise my kids so well that they don't consider going on Love is Blind.
Right? Like, I feel like it's just a train wreck. So yeah, I think everyone sees but yeah, not good. I think Alex has problems. I think he needs to deal with those issues in a healthier way. And I don't think getting married is the answer. And I also think here's the thing. God bless her. Ashely just doesn't seem like she's just kind of like, you think that's ridiculous? Oh, you want that? Yeah. You sure about that? She's like, you sure about that? You sure about that? That's why. And then he's kind of like, derp, dirt. And I'm like, nail him to the fucking wall. Because Ashley's kind of a hard ass. She kind of resembles like her. She got her dad's edge a little bit. But I'm like, good for you.
Sure.
Fucking nail him to the wall.
It is a red flag if you can't nail down someone's past. Like the fact that she's asked him so many times and asked questions, like either he's either he's not telling her the full truth or he's lying or what, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a huge red flag.
What was up with like, I kind of knew that other person. I kind of knew that lady in the pods, but I didn't mention anything of it because I wanted to have her own independent experience. I was like, whoa, bro. Is that why? Are we sure that's why you're doing that?
I guess I'll find out. I don't know, but I kind of get that because I think if they had mentioned that they knew each other, it would have become a whole storyline of the pods. And it would have been a whole thing that was like interwoven.
I think they would have been not on. I think they would have been not in the show. I think they would have kicked him.
I don't think they would kick him. I think they would just make it a whole storyline.
Oh,
like it would become a thing.
I think they should have. I mean, but yeah, not disclosing it. But I mean, they didn't. Maybe she disclosed it and he did. I don't know. I'm wondering.
I don't know that she disclosed it either because it was not.
He didn't get chosen, so I guess they didn't care about her. But yeah, I was still kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah. So obviously, there's Ashely's experiencing some sexual frustration. She wants to be intimate more than Alex. Alex is really concerned about her getting pregnant. Alex does not understand how the human woman's body works and thinks she can get pregnant on her period, and wants her to share her period tracker with him so he can know when she's on her period. I don't know. I feel like this is such a cop out. So I feel like Chris, he might not be as attracted to Ashely as he wants to be potentially, and he's making up all these excuses.
Alex, right?
Alex,
okay. You said Chris, and I was like, oh.
I said like Chris is, with Jess, like he's not attracted.
Oh,
to her.
Yeah.
But I feel like Alex.
Oh, but for different reasons.
Yeah, right. But I feel like Alex is just like has a certain type that he's attracted to. It's not Ashely, even though she's gorgeous. But yeah, I wonder if that's why he doesn't want to be intimate with her, and he's just using this like period excuse. Although it sounds like maybe they fixed it. I don't know.
I think she's just being delusionally optimistic. I mean, I'm sure they had sex again. Her thing was like they hadn't had sex from the honeymoon until some amount of time.
Right.
That she was like, and he did say like, oh, I don't usually date like, I don't know, skinny white girls, basically. That's what he basically said. And she's kind of a skinny white girl, but she's very hot. So like, but he's still kind of like, I don't know. But now I think I think he's kind of like, oh, again, oh no, this lady's smart and capable, because Ashely seems smart and capable. And so he's like, oh no, you can see through my bullshit. Awooga, like,
she's smart and capable, and I'm a nomad.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, sound the alarm.
I need to know that you're gonna run away from me from your secure ass job that you have.
Well, that's the thing. Like, she's waiting on a promotion, and he's like, so did you ask your boss about that? And she's like, yeah. And he said he's gonna da 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 and something tomorrow morning. And he's like, here's the thing I hate. This is how you know how immature he is. Is his response to, yes, my boss said in the morning, literally 12 hours. 12 hours.
Yeah.
This decision would be made. But the thing I was telling you before was, and then he fucking dumps all this dumb bullshit. Fuck you. Get fucked. I don't care about your, like, don't weaponize your trauma to me, sir. You're just like, at that point, you're being a fucking baby. Stop being a baby.
That's why he has that's why I say he has some anxiety going on, because he can't, she's going to know tomorrow in that timeline of when, it's like, dude, just chill and wait.
Oh,
like you'll have an answer.
But here's the thing. If you know, he doesn't think he has an anxiety problem, which either means he's stupid or immature. Either way, get your shit together, bro. You've got the problem, not her. You can wait. Does your world change? Here's the thing. If you ask someone next time they pressure you into a really hard decision, go, if it's between today at whatever 10 p.m. what changes between now and 10 a.m. tomorrow? What functionally in this world changes? And I did this to a super high pressure salesperson, and boy, it really shut him down. And I will say, that's a fun story. That's for the After Dark. We haven't done any After Darks. We probably never will. But I'm going to keep teasing it, because if someone comments below, I'm going to put an After Dark. We're going to do an After Dark on the sales. Put it in the comment. Let me hear that story. Boy, it's a good one. I said some very interesting things to this fellow, and he ran out of my house.
Of course.
Pretty anxious. It was his fault.
Alex.
I warned him. Here's the thing. Set reasonable boundaries. If someone crosses those boundaries, that's on them. That's on them. I set the boundary. And so I think Alex doesn't understand that bound. If she asked her boss again, it would sound insane. That's the thing.
He wants reassurance that they're going to live the lifestyle he wants to live. And she's excited by this lifestyle, but it's not her.
I don't think it is, yeah.
It's, if he's a nomad, he needs to find a fellow nomad, probably, if that's lifestyle.
I'm not sure she wants to be a nomad. And I
think she wants to travel and see the world and have adventure, but there's a very big difference between doing that and being a nomad. And
you travel a bunch and have a bunch of adventures. You see a lot of the world. And guess what? I wouldn't call you a nomad.
Are you talking about me personally? Yeah. I travel all the time. Yeah, I'm not.
You personally see a lot of stuff. You're always in awesome places. You're doing awesome stuff. And guess what? You still pretty much live in one place. So you don't have, sir, you don't have to just not have responsibility. What he doesn't want is responsibility.
Yeah. So, anyways, I don't think these two should get married. I don't know if they'll say yes,
God, no, please,
but
God,
they
don't.
really shouldn't. I feel like she's gonna end up saying no to him at the altar.
Oh, I don't know if they'll make it to the altar. Maybe they do. Did we? I don't
I
know if I
think if
remember
they
seeing it.
do, it's gonna
Is
be
there a
her
dress?
saying no.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
she'll
think
take
he
it.
would
I don't
say
think she'll
no.
take it.
No. As much as she wants to. Her dad did say she has a bad picker though, so I don't know. But yeah, I feel like they just well, not her, but I feel like him especially just needs a little bit of therapy, just a little. Yeah,
A
just to kind
lot.
of work through some of the stuff,
A
figure
lot. I
out
think
some
it needs a
stuff, and
lot. I
like
think it
if
needs
you
to
want to
learn
live
to
that
live.
lifestyle, go live it. Like,
Hey,
but you know,
pick another
Ashley's
like.
not the girl to do it with.
I know someone who had a not nomad lifestyle, ended up meeting someone, and they basically are like
Yeah,
literally like travel
yeah,
influencers now.
yeah, which is awesome. So like that's
Which is
like a
great.
very
But they
specific
both,
lifestyle.
yes, they very specifically met and decided they both liked it. That's great.
Yeah,
I don't think that's what this couple is. I think one
yeah.
of them, but I'm not sure he wants the nomad lifestyle because it's what fits. I think he's doing it because he's scared of commitment.
Or he's running away from the law. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I hope not.
Just kidding. No.
Woo.
Still a joke.
But no,
No, but I don't
I
think you
yeah, I
should get
don't.
married at all.
No. I think Ashely deserves better for sure.
Yeah.
I think both Jess and Ashely deserve better.
Yeah.
I think Chris was worse of a person.
Oh, for sure.
And
Yeah.
I think Alex
Absolutely.
I think Alex is kind of
Alex is arrogant. Chris is like very narcissistic.
Chris is a problem. And
Yeah.
maybe if he's again, doesn't matter. If he's hammered the whole time, that means you probably have a drink. I know they're giving you unlimited alcohol, but also I don't know. I know at that party when he was suggesting the threesome, when he suggested the threesome.
The threesome or the foursome, when he's like, all four of us should hang out. Is that what you're talking about?
Was it foursome? Oh, maybe
Yeah.
it foursome.
Yeah. Wait, you think he's suggesting a foursome at that point? Was that was?
Yes. That's why two of the women walked away, Shelly. Oh no, you don't know that? He definitely was like, I think all four of us should fuck. That's literally what he was saying.
Maybe.
You don't think that's what he was saying? Audience poll. Was Chris suggesting a foursome? Ding, ding, ding.
If he was, he's the biggest idiot on the planet.
Second poll in the net.
He's suggesting it to Ashely, who's with Alex. Like the ego on this man to think that he can.
Saying, Shelly. One, he was drunk, so yes, he's a narcissist and he's inebriated. His inhibitions are off the chart. Yeah, he has none of them.
So he's in love with Bree, but he also wants to have a foursome with Priyanka and Ashely at the same time.
He's not in love with Bree. He just said
he thinks he's in love with Bree for this moment.
No,
he's not, but he thinks he is.
No, he thinks he can sleep with her. He's not interested in love at all.
No, not really, but I think he feels something towards her. In a narcissistic way. Narcissists don't feel shit. But I feel like in a narcissistic way.
He said
he feels something. He wants to be with her because she's the flavor of the week. He wants her till he gets her. Once he gets her, he's done with her.
That's fine, but also because she's hot to him also.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's just the flavor of the week. So he is focused on getting her for right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has her, he's done. But right now, he wants Bree. Yeah.
But only because he thinks he can get her. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I just think, but he did suggest they all four sleep together. Definitely. That definitely happened. Poll. Clip that. He definitely suggested it. And that's why two of them walked away. They were like, I'm fucking out of here. Literally, it happened right after he says it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, Shelly. I don't care about the pods, but once we get into this second set, I was locked in and focused. I was dead set on this. I was watching laser, and I was like, this is fucked up, bro. Chris, I knew was a problem. I laser focused. He is a nightmare person.
Oh, yeah, it's for sure.
He definitely suggested a foursome, and he's gross. And then Priyanka and whatever,
Ashely,
whoever else was Ashely, literally looked and was like, yay, and then walked away. And then Bree's kind of like,
The only reason I'm like,
Ah!
I believe you, but the only reason I'm like is because he's so laser focused on getting Brie in this moment that he's going to say or do anything it takes to get her. And like, he's a narcissist. He's not going to mess that up until he has her. He's not going to mess anything up. They're
I
really good
disagree.
at what they do. They're so good at it.
Oh, he doesn't actually. No, he's not.
He doesn't want Brie for like legitimate
She's
reasons. He wants
convenient.
Brie because he doesn't have her. I'm not saying his intentions are good, but he wants
Oh,
Brie.
but I don't think it's that big. He wants anyone. He would have slept with any of the three if he thought that.
Probably, but he's laser focused on Brie because he can take her away from Connor. And that's like a big prize for him because she was his number 2.
Oh, I don't say he's not going to try. I think he just
Yeah.
literally is laser focused on whoever he thinks he could get, and she showed interest.
No, I think he likes a little bit of a challenge. Nope, I disagree. It's not fun for narcissists to get like take whatever they want. It's not fun for them. That's part of the game is to get people that they think they can't have. Then they can discard them. Then they can like turn it around on them.
I mean, maybe yeah. Maybe in some cases yes. In a lot of cases no.
No,
maybe. I think it depends on how much Brie shows resistance, but I don't think she's shown.
The more resistance she shows, the more he's going to be into her, and he's going to think he's in love with her, even though he's not. And then when he gets her, he's going to have her, and then he's going to discard her, like he did with
I just think if any single one of them showed any interest, I think Brie showed any interest, and that's why he's focused on her. I think if any literal other person showed interest, he would show equal focus on them.
I don't think so. I think he would take them. I think he would hook up with them, but I don't think he'd be as interested because Brie is a prize in his mind right now. I don't think Priyanka or Ashely are quite the prize yet. Like,
I don't think
whoever he can get. I'm not saying he won't take it.
I don't think he's that. Like, I don't think she's that big of a prize to him. I don't think.
I think she is. I think she really is.
We'll see how much I don't think he's gonna. I think. Well, she's gonna.
She's a narcissist. Like, she's a prize to him. That's how they operate.
We'll see. I know a lot of narcissists. I've known a lot of narcissists, and I know different. I've seen ones that work differently than ones that you have interactions with. So I do know other types. So I disagree. I think this is a different type of narcissist. I think he's a different type of narcissist. I don't think I don't think he cares about Brie other than
he doesn't care about Brie.
It's opportunistic.
Exactly. He does. I'm not saying he cares about Brie. He thinks he cares about Brie. He's acting like he cares about Brie until he gets Brie. He's just going to pursue Brie.
Sure, but I think it's opportunity. I think any other opportunity would distract him.
It would. I'm not saying it wouldn't, but I'm saying if Brie's like the ultimate prize. If he can get Brie, that feeds his ego. If he gets Bianca or Ashely, that also feeds his ego, but not as much as Brie would.
See, here's the thing. I think based on what he said, I disagree because Brie is neither 25 nor doing Pilates every day.
It doesn't matter. She's the flavor of the week in his mind.
Maybe. I disagree. I think he's doing it because he thinks he could get her, and it's low-hanging fruit to him. But
it would be like a boost to his ego. It would be the biggest boost to his ego if he could get Brie.
Sure. I mean, it's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say he's in love with her, I mean he's in love with her as a narcissistic person's in love with somebody. They're laser focused. They want you till they can't have you, or to like get you.
I disagree that he's laser focused.
I think he is.
I disagree.
If he was, I mean, laser focused for a narcissist, he's going to be distracted by anybody that comes around. But that's his ultimate prize is Brie.
Okay, so here's my question: why laser focused? I mean, do you think he's going to do anything after this party when he shuts them down? I don't think so.
If Brie gives him a little opening, he's going to worm his way through until he gets to her. Yes.
Oh, I'm saying if she shuts him down, though, does he keep?
She's not shutting him down. We haven't what we've seen yet, so I think he's going to
shut him down. No,
eventually, maybe. I don't know.
No, at the party, guaranteed.
I don't know.
Dude,
he hasn't walked away yet.
I'm gonna get on whatever these betting sites are that you can bet on, like whatever, and we're gonna set up odds on these things. We're gonna do our own shit. We're gonna fucking bet on whatever. I don't know what it's called, but
if he's sent to the tiny opening, he's gonna go. He's gonna.
I think she shuts him down. Jess style. Jess didn't shut him down. Like she was like, "I'm leaving," and I think Brie is gonna be like, "You're a fucking idiot," and just walk. And then he's going to be like, wah, wah. And he's going to melt down about it or whatever and cry baby about it. But that's it. I think he's not. That's it. I think that the end of that party is the end of it. I don't think he cares enough. I think he's drunk and trying to save face. He will feel bad the next day. But and he's gonna try to walk it back because it looks real bad, and he'll know it. But at that party, yes, he's laser focused. I think she's gonna shut him down, and I think then he's just like, oh no, I've made a huge.
I think she's gonna shut him down. I don't know how hard she's gonna shut him down to the point where he gets it. I don't know.
I don't think she cares at all. I think she sees it.
She doesn't
like,
care. It's just what he's gonna interpret. That's all. She doesn't give a shit about him.
But she looks like this guy's fucking gross.
Yeah, but what he's an idiot. If he
I know, and he keeps pressing it, and because they cut at the end of her being like, he's like trying to go hard at her, and then they like cut to like, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next is she's gonna be like, get the fuck out of my face, you loser.
Oh, she will. I agree with that. I just don't know how hard it's gonna be that he's gonna get it through his thick skull. That's all.
It didn't take much for him to disengage from.
He didn't want Jess. He already had Jess. He's done with Jess.
I mean, sure, but
she wasn't gonna bend to him. So he was like, I don't want this. He needs a girl that's gonna bend.
Sure. I know, but here's
that was the best for Jess, and Jess passed or failed. I don't think
Bree bends though. I think Bree's gonna be like, get fucked, and then he's gonna be like, woo, like she's already like, Connor, you're a baby bitch.
Oh, she is, yeah.
Like she isn't gonna take. She's got gumption. She ain't gonna take his fucking shit. You know, like I don't think she's gonna take his shit. So I think he's gonna get stomped. Stomped. You don't think so? You don't think he's gonna stomp her? She's gonna stomp him at the party?
No, I just said I think she will. I can't understand what's happening.
I don't know what's happening anymore. You just said he still is going to pursue her, and I said
I think if she doesn't do it hard enough and he senses an opening even a little bit, he's going to keep going.
I'm saying there's no if.
Shut him down.
My argument is there's no if. She's gonna shut him, and he's gonna fucking piss.
I know she's gonna shut him. I just question how hard she's gonna shut him. That's all. That's it.
I know. We have to have something to talk about, Shelly. So I'm gonna argue on what kind of narcissist this man is, and I think he has absolutely no reason to try to save face with Bree whatsoever, and I think he's trying it to do revenge. But after this party, he's like, and feels like a douchington, which he is, and then he's gonna crawl back and fucking be a fucking pathetic loser like he is. That's what's gonna happen. That's because I know these type of guys too. So he's just gonna go fuck his 25-year-old Pilates girls. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I don't think he gives a shit about Rhea, and I think he gives up.
No, he doesn't give a shit. She's just a prize.
I literally don't think she's a prize to him even. I think he's just doing it out of convenience.
Yeah, no, I think she's a prize to him.
So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Any final thoughts?
I don't know. No, I think I'm good. Is Love Blind Podcast is our Instagram. Oh God, I don't know. There's a lot more. Is Love Blind at Is Love Blind Podcast on YouTube. Actually, like and subscribe. Like this video. Subscribe. Like our shorts. Whatever. I think that's the only platforms we're currently on.
Yep.
That's it. And we're gonna be back right after this with our next set of couples. What were we doing? We're gonna do Brian, Connor, and Jordan and Amber coming up next. I guess we'll see you in a few minutes. Slash whenever you listen to the next episode.
Bye.
See ya.